Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. I'm back to work in the autumn journal. I did do one thing in here that I don't think you guys have seen. I did it yesterday. Tomorrow we're going to be doing decorated envelopes for the I Saw It in Somerset Studio magazine, and I did just put this number on and spritzed it a little bit, and then I decided I wanted something else. So I ended up using this one in here and continued on and drew some little marks on there, just some mark making, and then put this beautiful lady here and some of the wildflowers. That's from my Grungy Butterfly and Wildflowers. Put some strings and just a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera, and then just a stamp up there. So I have that little pocket, but I wanted to put something in it. And then here I did make a tag to go in this, and it says there's always something to be thankful for, and that is so very true. So I liked that. But I do have this pocket up here, so I wanted to make a tag for that. And I know that's you know, nothing that hasn't been done. It's just that this is all part of the process, right? I should have done the envelope with you guys, but it was more of a trial and error thing to see, you know, if I could fix that envelope, basically is what it came down to. So apologize that I didn't do that with you guys, but it was just one of those things that I was just trying. So anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I am doing well. I've just been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day. I woke up just not right. Like I don't know what was wrong, but I was just all... Have you ever had that dread feeling? I don't like it when that happens because I have had bad things happen after that, and so that's sort of the problem I was having. And so it took me a really long time to get my act together today, and I don't know that it's still together, so if I seem off, that's probably why. But yeah, it's just an icky feeling, and I don't like it when that happens. So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. It's just one of those things that, I mean, it doesn't happen a lot. It almost never happens. But when it does, it's just icky. I don't know. So anyway, my day's sort of been off all day because of that, which is unfortunate. All right, so this is 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper. Tea dyed paper is what it actually is that I've just put together. So I think we'll just decorate this up with some of the scraps and things that I have left over. Oh, I need to say hugs and blessings, sorry, to Theola, Kimberly, and Becky. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm just going to tear this like that. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have followed me for a while. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all are doing fantastic. Yeah, like I said, I may be a little off today. Just one of those things. All right, I'm going to scoot this way just a little bit because I feel like I'm crowded off of the... I did just ink this. I'm trying to get it a little saucier because they dry out and then they don't tend to make a whole lot of marks. So what have you guys been up to? Do you have any exciting plans happening or projects going? I have had a few people through Etsy texts and whatnot talk about they're doing Halloween journals, so that's fun. And I know Halloween's not for everybody, but some of the ideas that some of us might do for Halloween or Christmas, if you don't celebrate Christmas or whatever, you could use in other types of journals, just use different papers or whatever. So that's always something to think about. Yeah, I needed a nice big tag to go in that pocket. I like this autumn theme. That's just kind of fun. I was thinking maybe I could punch out some leaves out of some of these papers. And that is just one of those cheapo punches that I've had for forever and a day, honestly. I just want some of the colors and stuff, so I think I'm even going to punch this wildflower here that is left from whatever I was doing, because that will look kind of cool. See? And we can kind of put them along here. And then we need something that's going to stand out better on that lighter color. I just have the stack of the different pages from this kit over here that I can grab from. Oh, that might be kind of neat. I know, sad. I can print it again, but I kind of just want a little bit of this blue because I think it'll stand out really well. That works. What else? Oh, you know what would work good is I have some kind of turquoise colored scraps. That would even be a good color. This just came to me out of nowhere, so sorry I wasn't prepared for that. That happens. I just looked over and saw this punch and was like, oh, that might look kind of cool. So, yeah, that's how that happens. Yeah, I think that that will work nicely, and I'll ink them up a little bit. I'm just going to set them on my book. Ooh, that is very inky. Now, this one is kind of boring, so that will be fine on it, but I didn't want to mess that one up. So yes, I don't know why I have that problem every so often with the dread, but I'm sure we all kind of go through it at times, especially if you've had kind of sad things happen in your life. Which, who hasn't by the time they're my age, but yeah. All right, I just wanted a little bit on there. Okay, and I did get this, like I spritzed it a little with that Distress Refresh, and that really got everything going, didn't it? All right, I want to do, where's my, oh my goodness. It's going to be one of those days, you guys. I thought I had it right here, my other punch for the corners. Well, I guess we're just going to wing it then. Okay. Crank that up. And then we'll put the leaves on, that way we won't chop the leaves. Not that it would hurt it to chop it, but just do that. Glue those on. Oh, this is going to be stuck now too. I figured out, don't turn it. Don't spin it, because you'll just spin the top right off of the little pin. So yeah, figured that one out. I might actually put that one up at the top. I can always make more of them. This is just packing paper. Which that works well. Sorry, I get quiet because I'm concentrating on the gluing these little itty bitty leaves. I don't really have any stories or anything today. Nothing fun, that's for sure. Just work and stuff. Let's turn it this way. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then maybe we'll use these or this. Let's use this. I want to do some more of those marks like that. I like that. That's just kind of something a little bit different. So they were just sort of funny little circles, and you'll see more of these tomorrow. When I do the Somerset Studio thing, I'm filming backwards. It just was a matter of how ideas came to me this week, which that also does happen sometimes. What I get more inspired to do first, basically, is what it comes down to. I sort of struggled today trying to think of stuff. And then maybe we'll use the turquoise too. It's just fun to do some, like this is a little bit obviously more modern than maybe you might think of for a Native American type journal. Well, this style, because obviously I'm doing the more historical style, but you know, a lot of their rock art and all that is more simple drawings and things. So, not that these are anything like those, I'm just saying. Okay, I like that. And I might add one of the photos. If I can find it. I had one cut out. I want to put that on there. It's going to cover up that whole thing though, huh? I kind of like it the way it is. Could put a saying or something on it. That would be good. Every day is a second chance. That's a good one. And then maybe some kind of paper. I only need it to be about like so. Helps if you think of that before you unstick the sticker from the back, right? I'll just kind of put it like that. Something like that. I think I'll glue that little edge down. Like that. And we can do a little stamping. Probably should have done this earlier today because it does make me feel better. Oops, kind of messed up the every, but that's all right. Okay, so there's that tag, and I most likely will end up stitching around that, but I'm not going to worry about that right this minute because we'll want to put something up at the top. But I don't have to cover the back because it's just made out of tea-dyed paper. So that's nice for a change. I'm not going there. Maybe. I thought I cut it ahead of time so that it would fit, and now it's not wanting to fit. What are we getting caught on here? Just never know with the envelopes what they're gonna get caught up with. I know I had this in here because I had to check the height of it. It's being difficult. Maybe if we round our corners a little bit. Those pointy corners just grab onto everything, so you just don't know. Well, that's a bugaboo. I might have to do another layer of coffee dyed paper on it to make it a little less resistant to going into the pocket. I can hear it, right? Oh boy. It wants to be difficult today. Don't know. It's like all open in there. Just doesn't want to go in very easily. Yeah, I'll have to work on that more. I won't torture you guys anymore with it, but you just don't know sometimes. Okay, where did I put? Oh, they're right there. So then I have some of these, or one of these, not some of these, but one of these pockets that I want to use. And I'm trying right now to put most of my ephemera on the outer pages and leaving the center ones blank, because if it starts to get too thick, I'm going to remove more of the pages from the center. And I didn't talk to you guys about that, but what I did is I would come to the center of each signature and pull the pages out of the center. For one, it's easier to get them out here than, you know, back here somewhere. So that's just kind of what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one on here, on this outer part. Will sort of be my like main page, or beginning of that signature. Oh, my word. So this is in the add-on kit to this, for the autumn add-on, not in the main kit. I forgot to do those for the main kit. That was kind of a dur moment on my part. And then I wanted to put this tag in there. But first, let's get some glue on the pocket so it'll get dry. And you can do all sorts of things with these pockets. You can make them into hidden pockets. You can stack them. These aren't the best pages for that because they're not very big, but if you have bigger pages, you can do some, like one pocket here, one over here, that type of thing, and that works pretty good. This one is, these pages are a little bit smaller than what I normally use. I mean, they're not bad. They're not a lot smaller, but they're just small enough that I don't really want to use multiple pockets on them. Okay, and then I want to put this picture of this lady here. Just some book page. Well, this is actually some of that Amazon scrapbook paper, those little sheets. I like that blue feather. It's like a wooden feather. It's neat. I like that. Oops. Did I? Oops. It's tiny. I'm working on right now another kit of pretty much just like photographs like these, other things that you can add to your journals. I always like to have multiple different kits just because I don't know what, you know, everybody's going to want to use. So it's hard to have it all in one kit. This leaf, maybe? These are die cuts. They're laser die cuts that I have in my Etsy shop. I cut with my Glow Forge. Oops, that wasn't very central. It's okay. Just roughed it up a little bit. Could even take my sander. Yep. Sanded the little stem right off. Smart. Okay. Our tag will go in here, and I'll obviously probably maybe back that, stitch around it, add some fabric up at the top, or burlap or something like that. Probably burlap. Have a little piece right here. I'll just glue this up here, and then when I stitch it, it'll stay better. I don't have a lot of fabrics that I can really use that go with this kit, unfortunately. Which is insane because I have 2 giant tubs full of fabric, but it's all, you know, the old-fashioned-y florals or laces or whatever like that. So I just don't have a lot that will go with this. All right, I like that. What else? What else? Oh, I know, I needed a tag to go inside of this pocket. Oh, and somebody mentioned if you make a copy of the National Geographic magazine, isn't that copyright infringement? And yes, it is. This isn't a copy, though. This is an actual piece that I cut out of National Geographic. So that's the actual magazine page. I just put the matte medium over it to make it not so shiny, but I didn't photocopy it. So you can use the originals. You just can't use the, you can't photocopy it if you want to sell it. If you're going to keep it for yourself, I mean, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know. But if you're going to sell it, then that's when it becomes a problem. This paper is in my Haunted Images digital. It just is kind of a nice, kind of looks like burlap or something like that. That type of fabric. With the little line of color on it. So yes, that is very, very true. You can't make copies and then put them in your journals and sell them. Of any magazine, books, or anything. That's the whole copyright infringement thing. some magazines, I think that Daphnes Diary, I'm pretty sure you can't even use the pages out of there, even not copied, because a lot of it is artists' work and they don't want you to use that. So you do have to be careful with the whole copyright thing for sure. At least that's what I heard. But I have seen people make stuff out of the Daphnes Diary things. I don't know. I mean, if they're doing it for themselves, it's fine. I have no idea, honestly. I mostly just know you can't, like, make photocopies of it. I don't know what I did with my other... my corner punch. My desk pixies are hard at work, let me tell you. I need, like, I was almost thinking of taking next week off and just redoing my craft room, because it's just gotten out of control, which I've been saying forever, but I can't get myself motivated to actually make it happen. It's just not fun when I have to tear it all apart and revamp. It is not fun. This is just a piece of this paper that I took out of the book. I really like it. It's very thick and cottony feeling. It's neat paper. Definitely has that old look to it, old vintagey look to it. And then I have this really thick twine, and I never use it because it's so thick, but if you undo it, it kind of is cool looking for some of this type of stuff. And this feather is in the add-on, the pockets kit. Kind of like this little squirrel. I don't know if I can make that look good. It's so shiny, plasticky looking. I guess I could go over it with some matte medium. Oh, I know something else that will work. This stuff. It's basically like tissue paper. That's why I never use these. I have a couple more of these little stamps, but I don't use them because they look too shiny. I forget I can do that. He doesn't look very happy, I will say. Okay, I need to put this together so that it will stick. his photo down. You know what it kind of looks like? This paper kind of looks like buckskin leather a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I can't seem to get it to look right. I think if it was flipped the other way, if the squirrel was looking the other direction, it would look better. Yeah, I think that's what it is with that paper that I like. I'm just determined, can you tell? Oh, it wouldn't be bad that way. We'll use it that way. I think it's a sticker. Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. It's just me getting the backing off is good luck. Good luck. Oh, well, that's where it's going. And then I just have a pen, black, kind of fine line. All right, so that is that. And that goes in that pocket. So we're gonna just cut these since I don't know what I did with my little punch. I'm sure it's just under the avalanche paper over here. And again, that will get stitched around with some kind of fabric up at the top or something up at the top. All right, so he will go in here. Is that one going to be a stinker too? My goodness. All right, that was much easier. I need to do something more back there, but I just don't know what. So that is what I have for this day. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. And yeah, where did I put the other one? Oh, it went in the pocket, didn't it? That's very hard to get out. I should probably take it out so I remember to try to figure out what the problem is. All right, guys, I hope you have a good one, and we will chat again soon. Love ya. Bye.